buying your first home in the Montreal area and you have no idea where to start? Stay tuned, because in this video I'm gonna share the top 10 real estate tips for the Montreal area home buyers to navigate through the whole thing like a pro. My name is Gabriela Jonas and I am a real estate broker, and I have a huge experience with first-time home buyers. So let's get started. The first thing of buying a home is understanding your budget. This includes not only the price of the property, but includes property taxes, insurance, all kind of costs that are connected with purchasing a property, even maintenance and other things. Use online calculators to estimate your budget, but the most important is to go to the bank or talk to the mortgage broker or a financial advisor who will go through all your ins and outs of your pocket and will give you a letter which is called pre-approval, and in this letter you're gonna find exactly how much property you could afford with the down payment you have. And don't forget, your down payment has to be minimum 5% from the value of the property. This money has to be in your bank account at least for 30 days. You still have to check with the bank all these details, and you need some extra money, somewhere between 1.52 to 4% of the value of the property, which includes the closing costs and unexpected costs when purchasing a property. So from here we're gonna get to tip number 2: get pre-approved. A pre-approval, it's gonna show to a seller that you are a very serious buyer, and of course it's gonna show to you how much property you can afford. For that, gather all your documents, papers, income tax, salary, everything it gets in and out of your pocket, and based on that mortgage professional will be able to give you your amount of how much mortgage you can borrow. Of course, for all these documents, as soon as you contact that mortgage professional, they're gonna give you the whole list of what kind of documents they need, and they'll be able to do the work. Research the Montreal and area real estate market. This would be tip number 3. The Montreal area real estate market, it could be very, very dynamic. Researching market trends, average home prices, can give you a better understanding on what to expect. You can use also websites like realtor.ca or Centris, and don't forget, I have access to all these, all the details, all the properties on the market in these websites, so you can contact me directly and we can go through your specifics and you can get all the updates directly in your email. Choose your right neighborhood. This would be tip number 4. Choosing the right neighborhood is crucial. Consider factors like close to transportation, schools, of course, work. You don't want to lose hours on the highways getting home or getting to work. And of course, all kind of amenities that could be in your lifestyle. You can get in your car and just go around and visit some neighborhoods which would be on your list, and if you think that would be something you could consider, put it on a paper and add it to your research. Of course, share all the details to your broker. Your broker, it's like your doctor. If that person doesn't know everything you want and you would like, it's not gonna be possible to find that gem for you, right? So you have to think that if you go today to a neighborhood and you realize that this would be close to your work, it would be perfect for your kids, for your new school, they have parks and anything else that you wish are on the list, Share with your broker, and the search can be changed anytime, getting the best results, right? That's what you want. Tip number 5: choose your real estate broker. A knowledgeable real estate broker can guide you through the process, provide valuable insights, and of course, help you find the best deal. You have to find a real estate broker that you are comfortable with. You have to think that you are gonna give to this broker the access to your personal things, right? Dreams and family stories, maybe a lot of things that you have to be comfortable to share in order that broker to find you the best deal. So it's really, really important to feel comfortable and to have a very good communication. That's really crucial. And of course, to have both ways, something that feels very comfortable. Tip number 6: make a list of must-haves and nice-to-haves. It's really, really important to distinguish between needs and wants. This is gonna help you to focus on the best decision. You have to create a checklist and put on it everything that's crossing your mind, and then make another column with the must-haves and another column with the nice-to-haves, and just switch them in the right column and see what you have more, on what you can want to focus more. You're never gonna find a property which is gonna be perfect from every point of view. Because of that, you have to do this list and try to choose what gives you, which property gives you most from this list. And don't forget, visiting homes, try to have this list with you. Having this list and comparing to the details of this property can make you understand better that property, and if that property is more on the nice to have or more in the must-haves details. So like that, you can choose easily and realize what exactly is the best fit for you. Tip number 7: attend to open houses. Don't forget, as soon as you have your own real estate broker, and when I'm saying own, it means that you have a contract with that real estate broker, and you did that contract because you felt comfortable with that person. Try to attend to open houses and do that with your broker, because let's say you are gonna visit a property and your broker is not there, and you take a very fast decision and call your broker and you say, I want to make an offer on this property. If that person is not there, it's not gonna be able to give you all the details about that property, or the advice is connected to that property. So it's crucial to have your real estate broker with you. Never ever go all alone to an open house, because the open house, it's made by a broker who represents the seller and only the seller's interest, not yours. And now you find your home, or actually we find your home. You decide to make an offer. Please don't forget, inspection, it is a must. You can't skip that, it's important. There is still a market when a lot of properties are sold without legal warranty. I may get in that detail in another little video, but for now you have to understand that if you don't make an inspection, which of course it's a visual inspection, nobody's gonna open walls for you, but at least with a professional eye, somebody's gonna tell you what's good and bad in this property. And it is very important for your future. Of course, there are no perfect homes, and even a new construction, there's always little things there and there which has to be fixed before getting the keys. especially when it's an old house, there happens many times there are a lot of little things, maybe big ones. So having an inspection done, you can choose after what is best for you, how to continue to purchase this property, right? So inspection, it's a must, don't forget. Having an inspector, like I said, it's important, but you have to find him or her. So it's not complicated. You just call your friends, you call your family members who lately purchased a property and ask around, did they had a good inspector, they have been satisfied with the work that inspector did. That's gonna be a good inspector for you. Or you can always talk to your broker. Of course, your broker cannot give you only one person. They have to give you a list of persons you to choose from. Of course, there are members of boards where there are all the inspectors, and you can choose from there a professional in that area. So there are so many ways. It's important in any case to have an inspector and to inspect your future property. Tip number 9, be ready to negotiate. Negotiation is a key part of the home buying process. Be prepared to make an offer, and if it's possible, it has to be, to negotiate. Your real estate broker, me, can help you to put a price which is the market value of that property. Of course, lately the market did not help too much a buyer because, it was a seller's market. It's still a little bit a seller's market on some lower brackets, but in any case, doesn't matter what kind of market is. You have to be comfortable to put a price which reflects the reality of that home. If you really want that house, it's gonna be absolutely your choice what to do from this point of view, to pay more, or some people they paid a lot more, but at the end it's really important to see comparables, to see everything sold on the market lately in that area, and to make sure that your price reflects the reality and your budget. And tip number 10, understanding the legal aspects. Your real estate broker has to have a good knowledge of all the legal aspects, or most of the legal aspects of buying a property. From looking to get the keys and moving, of course, there are all kind of steps in between. And every step connected somehow to legal actions and how to do stuff. That's why we have legal documents which are mandatory to use when purchasing a property. That's why we have a notary who goes through all the details of transferring the property from the seller to you, to make sure that you're gonna be the only owner as soon as you get the keys. And of course, all this, it can be explained to you during this home buying process. It's hard to find out everything in 1 second. It's a work, it's a process. That's why a home buying process, it's not like going to, I don't know, Walmart and buy a shoe or shoes. It's really a process which could take months, right? And you want to make sure that this process is done properly and in your benefits. So to recap, a home buying process for your first home around the Montreal area involves understanding your budget, getting pre-approved, researching the market, and many more. If you found these tips helpful, please subscribe to this channel here. Of course, you can share with your friends and family members and ask them to subscribe, because I'm gonna come back all the time with something new for you to learn about. Also, feel free to comment here, ask some questions. I'm gonna share with you some links where you can connect with me faster, easier, and just talk, ask your questions. It's a lot of money involved. when purchasing a property. And when you go just to buy a little thing and you have like 10 almost the similar things on the shelf, you're gonna think so hard which one to take. So why not to do the same thing with a house, or even more, because it's your biggest investment in your whole life, is the most important investment in your whole life, so it has to be done properly. And if you are ready for purchasing your first home in the Montreal area, please contact me. I am here to help. We can learn about each other, trust each other, and start hunting. I am here to find your dream home in Montreal and area.